Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am bringing you a non-bookish video. My brain blanked then. A non-bookish video. I did this, you would have seen from the thumbnail and the title, but this is my updated Funko collection. So if you've been on my channel a while, you might remember on the 10th of March 2021 I posted a Funko collection video. My collection was already pretty big by that point, but it wasn't this big. In the last year, my collection has grown a huge amount, so I felt it was time. A few people have asked me about doing an updated one because of how many I've got in the last year, so I thought I would do a new video. So I'm just going to go through and just show you what ones I've got and point out a few of my favourite ones, which are usually the rarer ones, because it's always that like brilliant feeling of knowing that I've searched high and low for it and then managed to get it for a reasonable price. So let's go. Okay, so up here we start with my Doctor Who ones. There's a lot of older Who. There's obviously the Fourth Doctor, classic, best Doctor, and then a lot of these are rarer ones for the older ones, like Weeping Angel and K9 and that, and then as we move on we can see that I've got some of the newer ones as well. Pating is one of my favourites because he just looks so weird. And then over here we have loads of Disney and Marvel. So if we start at the top, I have my What If ones. Frost Giant Loki is one of my favourites. And then we've got WandaVision, we've got Spider-Man No Way Home, more WandaVision, and then some of the Mickey ones, Moana, and then some just random ones like Once Upon a Time. My Gerard Way is one of my favourites. And my Buddy the Elf is also a favourite. And you can't be a Jurassic Park fan without Dr. Alan Grant. And then we move down and there's some Frozen 2, my Emperor's New Groove, and then Hercules. I love my con exclusive ones of Isma and Kronk. And then we can see more Frozen 2 and some Little Mermaid. And then more Frozen 2 and more of the Little Mermaid, which it's really awkward to see because of the angle I have to hold, but there we go. And then down here on my bookshelf we have just 3 of Steve from Stranger Things from series 2 and 3, because he is my favourite character and I will collect them all of him. And then on here we have mostly Eternals, so we've got all of the Eternals ones that I can physically get at the moment, apart from the exclusive Gilgamesh, which I'm working on. And then we move up and then we've got the Hawkeye ones, which really reflective, but yeah, these are not the full collection. There's a few exclusives I couldn't get. And up here we have Bucky and one of the Deadpools that my nephew got me. This is my pride and joy. This is my favourite one. This is Sir Thomas Sharpe from Crimson Peak, and it is in one of these proper hard case protectors because it is my rarest one I have and I absolutely adore this one. It is my favourite. And then this is the main Marvel section. I love how you can see my reflection in my TV. There we go, there's a wave. So let's move a bit closer. So this is my Endgame Funkos. I've got quite a few exclusives, which I've been working hard on. So if we go up to the top, we've got the basic original ones. We've got a couple of Walmart exclusives and just some more from Endgame, and then some more exclusives. And then my Wong exclusive was one of my most recent ones, and that is one of my favourites as well. I got a really good deal on that. And then obviously Loki, because of course Loki. And then we move over to this section and we have my 3 Black Panther ones, which are the only 3 characters I was really fussed about, although I wouldn't say no to Killmonger. Then we have my Shang-Chi ones, which is I think the whole collection, and then my Loki ones, which I'm only missing one from the Loki TV show Now, the Alligator Loki and Classic Loki are US exclusives, so literally pops you like in Zynga. That is how I discovered those websites, through getting these two Funkos. Best thing ever. And then we move on, and I've got my Falcon and Winter Soldier ones. I haven't got the whole collection. There's a couple I still need to collect for those, but I'm in no huge rush. And then I have two Infinity War ones, which were pretty hard to get hold of. And then just some random Loki ones here, just because I love him. I don't know if you knew that. And then the rest on this shelf are my Thor Ragnarok ones. Again, I don't think I've got the whole collection, but I've got quite a few of the exclusives, and this is one of the hardest collections to get. My Stanley one and my Grandmaster one are two of my favourites from this collection, because I just love them. But there is a few that I haven't got of this collection, which I'm going to work on, but again, not in a huge rush, plus I don't have the space, so, you know. Then we move on to the only one I have outside of its box, and it's this Game of Thrones one, which my parents got me for Christmas a few years back, and because it's a really hard one to get hold of, they got it second hand, but the box was a bit battered, which was a shame. But about a year after displaying it, the box was literally falling apart, so I had to take it out. And then we have a couple of the keyring ones. I love my little Goose the cat ones. And then obviously, again, more Loki. Always surprised. Well, there's a Euro there as well. And then these are the ones I have downstairs in the living room, because I have taken over there too. This is basically all my Star Wars ones. I do have some more space for more. This Lights and Sounds Kylo Ren is probably my favourite, because if you push the bobblehead down, it lights up and makes sounds, and I love it. A couple of Ahsoka, and just loads that I love, because yes. And then my massive Dio. I actually do have a remote control Dio as well. And then a couple more of Kylo and Rey, which are not normal size boxes. And then we have a couple of the big ones, which are really hard to fit anywhere else. So this is my favourite moment from Avengers Assemble, because it's just hilarious. And this was a really hard one to get hold of. And then a couple more Endgame ones, which don't fit up on the shelf upstairs in my room. So, yeah. Okay, so I am, or rather Editing Becca is gonna count all of these and put the number here of how many there are, because I have absolutely no idea. I would count them all right now, but because some are down in the living room, I can't be bothered. So that is how many Funkos I currently have. This is a lot. It's a lot. It was already a lot, because there was like 100 and something last year, so it's a lot. On top of that, I do actually have some pre-ordered. So there is a Loki one coming out in, I believe it's July. I need to double check, because I think I missed the first round of pre-orders. It's actually a US only one, and there are two sites that are, I don't know if they're actually based in the UK, but they ship to the UK for a very, very cheap shipping price. Like, I think shipping is like £3-4 quid, 5 at most. And I've ordered quite a few things from both of these sites now, so I highly recommend. But yeah, they're probably the best place I've found to get the US exclusives for a pretty good price. Like, they are a little bit pricier, but it still works out cheaper than trying to get them off eBay. Although eBay is a really good place to go to try and find the rare ones or the discontinued ones, if you're willing to pay a little bit more. You do sometimes get lucky. I was very lucky with my Thomas Sharp one, because where the box was very damaged, they were selling it for like £20. So I was very lucky with that, because that one in particular usually goes for like £80. So I was very lucky with that. But as well as a Loki one that I've got pre-ordered, which is a US exclusive, I do also have the Moon Knight ones pre-ordered, which I am so excited. Don't ask me where I'm going to put them, because I have absolutely no idea yet. I am trying to figure out some more places, but that's not happened yet. But I'm very excited for my Moon Knight ones. So I currently have 6 Moon Knight ones pre-ordered, one of which is the one of the US exclusives. There is another US exclusive which I have not yet found, and there is going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of one that I need. That one I feel like I'm probably going to have to get off of eBay, because where it's a con exclusive, they don't really sell them on the websites. It's usually a hope and pray someone's bought it and then is willing to sell it for a good price. But I love my collection. I know a lot of people take them out of the boxes. I personally don't like taking them out of the boxes, but I also would not be able to display them the way I do if they weren't in their boxes. So for me, even if you take away the fact that I can't bring myself to take them out of the boxes, even if you take away that fact, there's still the fact that the main reason is that I wouldn't be able to like display them. But I absolutely love my collection. It's amazing. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've got any Funkos, and if so, what is your favourite one that you have? I'm going to say my favourite is Sir Thomas Sharpe, because I love Crimson Peak. It's one of my favourite films. And yeah, but I also have so many other favourites that it's really hard to choose. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.